Lambeau will put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jaguars getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Room to run past midfield. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards on the ground. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Here's Bortles to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off down near the 5. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. What a decision to go for it on fourth from their own territory, and it pays off. 56 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a first down throw. Gone. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On second down, here's Goff. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They're running with Gurley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the
Switch. Check nine. Run.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They come out here in the eye.
20, super one, 20. Kill.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. And now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 3rd and goal, Gurley. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back, right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Well, going for it on 4th has worked twice on this drive already. Now it gets more interesting here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Now Bortles to try again after the pick 6. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.